All right, what's going on, guys? So in this video, we're going to be doing a review on some of the products that I like to get from HTLT, Harder Than Last Time, Greg Doucette's company. So they have a lot of unique products that I like to get specifically from them just because other brands don't offer them. For example, like the Turk Builder, Turkesterone, which I think is actually pretty underrated. But in my opinion, I've seen some pretty good results from it. And for something that's legal, that you can get over the counter in a high quality, high purity from a company that you can trust. Yeah, if you play any kind of sport, you're looking to just improve your strength. Yeah, endurance, this is great for that. And then also they have the Go2 Max, which I like to take. Personally, I play basketball, so before my games, basically what this has is just things to help increase your cardio. So main ingredient is actually NMN, which increases NAD, right? Those levels decline as you age. So also me, now, believe it or not, I'm 31. I'm trying to do everything I can to, stay as youthful as possible and maintain high energy levels, because that tends to dip right around that, age 30. So NMN is great to have every single day. It's got Elevate TP, which is basically just a endurance ingredient. If you play a competitive sport of any kind, this is really useful to have. Again, it just makes cardio easier. It feels like you don't have to breathe as hard and you can just go for longer. And it doesn't feel like you're exerting as much energy, right? The rating of perceived exertion when taking this in cardio seems to be a bit less. So yeah, great supplement. And then again, if you're looking for the anti-aging properties, you also get that with the NMN in here as well, which is a precursor to NAD, which is actually absorbable orally. So you don't have to worry about, injecting NAD or anything like that, which can be extremely expensive. And so this right here is probably one of my favorite formulas that they have. Basically what it is it's essential amino acids in combination with electrolytes. And then it also has added BCAAs, right? So essentially it has everything that your body needs to maintain and activate muscle protein synthesis. But it goes down just like water. In this case, this is pina colada flavor. So you just mix it up with your water, drink it during your workout, and it's gonna get rid of any mid-workout brain fog and allow you to maintain high energy levels and high strength throughout your workout, right? And also limit any muscle catabolism, which is the breakdown of muscle, and ensure that you're staying anabolic, especially if you're training pretty long, like myself. I normally, I'm in the gym for a minimum 2 hours, which is pretty long. And then if you do any kind of hybrid training, that's another instance where this would be really useful as well. Maybe you do like your weights first and then you go straight into cardio, or maybe you go straight into playing a sport of any kind. That's where this is great. And then of course it's combined, right? So you don't have to take your EAAs and your electrolytes, which a lot of companies, in the past, I think I was using Transparent Labs, and I would take the essential amino acids, which was great, but then you also have to take the electrolyte formula. So having everything in one, you just take one scoop, you can pre-mix it, take it to the gym with you, which is what I do. I normally just keep it in a shaker ready to go midway through my workout. And I honestly think this is really underrated. Supplements go that really help out with your performance. And then also, you're adding essential amino acids. So overall, you can consume less protein during your day from whole food sources. And if you're trying to build a lot of muscle, or maybe you already have a lot of muscle, then consuming a lot of protein during the day from whole foods isn't the best thing, right? Because it can create a distended gut, and you want to try to limit, you don't want to be eating 2-3 pounds of meat, unless you're trying to be like a pro bodybuilder. But if you want that aesthetic tight waist, then using something like essential amino acids, you're getting those essential amino acids. They're just already pre-broken down, so your body doesn't have to digest it, and it's in the ratios that your body can actually utilize it as well. So yeah, I think this is a really underutilized hack, one of my favorite supplements that I take pretty much every time that I work out. And then right here we have the Turk Builder, which is one of their most popular products, and for good reason as well. It's one of the highest quality, highest purity turkesterones on the market. So if you're any kind of strength athlete, bodybuilder, then in my opinion, they all could make use of turkesterone just because it acts on a different pathway and works really synergistically with a lot of other things that you may be taking, like your creatine, your pre-workout. It stacks with those great. Even if you do happen to be enhanced, like Eric Janicki, he's a pro bodybuilder. He's one of the athletes of HTLT. He's a huge fan of the Turk Builder just because he notices that when he does take it, as it with myself, the weights just feel a lot lighter, and strength is the biggest thing. You know, personally, I play basketball, so I do, vertical jump training. I love taking a few caps of the Turk Builder before I do my dunk attempts. And during those dunk sessions, when I do take this, I just feel like I have a little bit more power. I feel more aggressive. And then when I'm in the weight room, if I'm going to do an exercise that requires some pretty heavy dumbbells, like some heavy hammer curls or some heavy dumbbell bench press, I got to go over and pick up the weights. On the turkesterone, I noticed that the weights always feel really light. So yeah, with each pack here, you do get obviously a really good dose of turkesterone, and then it also has some added ingredients in there as well to just help with the absorption. It's got rhodiola in there as well, and they actually did a test where they tested a lot of the turkesterones out on the market, and HTLT was one of the only ones that actually included the amount on the label. So with a lot of big names in the space, it's definitely a well-trusted brand that you can know that you're getting what you're paying for. But for something over the counter that you can get that's perfectly legal, I think it's one of the low-hanging fruits that, if you're serious about your strength goals, your goals in the gym, maybe you are, a bodybuilder, you're looking for something to just add into the mix and see how your body responds to it. That's another thing, is that everybody does respond differently to it. So you definitely want to, just based on your genetics, try it out. But personally, I really like this. I also like to take it before my basketball games as well. Am I wasting it? I might be, but I should probably, when I'm really going for my PRs, I have a big weight training session, always make sure to take the Turk Builder. So yeah, awesome product right here. If you guys have tried any of this stuff from HTLT, definitely let us know your experience down below in the comments. And then I definitely recommend just going to their website, seeing what they have available. They have a ton of different products, pre-workouts, really good protein that tastes amazing, a lot of different good flavors, and just overall a lot of really great stuff. So yeah, definitely check out what they have. I should have a discount code, which I believe is my first name, Seth. But if you're looking to grab anything, I'd highly appreciate if you use that code. I do get a kickback, but it just helps, support me, what I'm doing, my channel, so I can, just get more products, try them out, test them out for you guys, and keep this thing rolling. So yeah, really appreciate it. Don't forget to drop me a like down below, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. All right, peace.